Today we are going to make saffron poached pear salad with some candied walnuts and arugula. We're going to first start to poach our pears. I have some peeled pear over here. You can keep them in cold water with some lemon so it doesn't discolor. For poaching, we require some water. To that, we're going to add wine, then bay leaf, some cinnamon, some star anise. Then we're going to add about a pinch or two of saffron. To this, we're going to finally add about 4 teaspoons of sugar. To this poaching liquor, now we are going to add our pears. Now we have to put it on a high heat. So we're going to keep it on a high heat and boil it. Once the liquor comes to boil, we're going to slow down the heat and let it simmer for about 40 to 45 minutes. For the next step, we are going to candy the walnuts. For that, in a pan, take some sugar. To this, we're going to add the walnuts. You can chop the walnuts earlier or you can add them whole. That is up to you. So now we're going to shift the pears to another gas range so that it takes its own sweet time. And on a very low heat, we're going to put this pan and start caramelizing them. Do not try and put a spoon to this because then the spoon will not let the sugar caramelize or evenly, and it will crystallize the sugar. Now you see the sugar has started caramelizing and some sugar is still there. Now you can put in your spoon and start to coat the walnuts. To this we're going to add some water. Now at this stage we're going to add a knob of butter to it. Now at this stage you can see the butter, because of the butter, the whole mixture has started to froth up. Slowly the sugar will crystallize and evenly coat the walnuts. At this point of time, we're going to take a steel plate or you can take a tin foil and put it on a chopping board and just oil it a little bit. And then transfer the walnuts. I'm going to take it off at this point of time. We're going to let it cool down at room temperature for about half an hour, and then further we're going to take it and chop it, or you want to crush it with a roller pin, you can do that. Now our poached pears are ready and we're going to cool down the pears in the liquor itself. Now we're going to transfer our pears in a bowl so that we can start processing the salad. So now we're going to start plating up the salad. For that, we'll take half of the poached pear for one portion and slice it off. So now we'll move forward to make the dressing for the salad. For that, we need some honey. To this, we're going to add a dash of balsamic vinegar, half a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, and then we're going to emulsify with the olive oil. For the dressing, keep adding some olive oil and keep whisking it so that it emulsifies nicely. You see how it is emulsifying now? To this, we're going to keep adding the olive oil slowly. To this, now we're going to just season with some salt and crushed pepper, and this is ready to go. Again, for this dressing, you can store this dressing in a squeezy bottle in your refrigerator. Just take it out about 15-20 minutes before you are using it so that it comes to the room temperature. Because it is a honey based dressing, it is going to get thickened very soon. You can whisk it nicely at room temperature, or you can add more olive oil depending on your requirement. To plate up, we're going to take our sliced saffron poached pears, place it on the plate. To finish the salad, we're going to just use some arugula leaves, dress it with the dressing which we had prepared earlier. Add some crumbled goat cheese. And mix it up together. Place the arugula on the side. The caramelized walnuts which we had done are cool down and ready to use. We're going to take a couple of them, just chop them up. Sprinkle on top of the salad. Now to add color, I have some cherry tomatoes which have been cut into halves and quarters. They can be just dropped in around. So this is the saffron poached pear salad with goat cheese, candied walnuts, ready to be eaten.